she chewing?
I wanna know what you chewing.
I do.
I wanna know what you chewing.
I do.
I wanna know what you chewing.
I do.
I wanna know what you chewing.
I wanna know what he chewing. I wanna know what she chewing. I wanna know what they chewing. I wanna know what we chewing. WYCO. Welcome back. I'm glad you guys liked to watch the last episode. I'm glad you liked it. My name's Jalen, and right to the left of me, I have.
What's in with y'all? It's your boy Beaux, and right to the left of me, I have.
Hey, my name is Remy. Remy Chris. I do a whole lot of stacking and flipping. And one thing, I love to eat that chicken. And right to the left of me, I got.
What's good, man? It's your boy D, and right to the left of me, I got.
Casimir, a.k.a. Cash. Holla at your boy.
Casimir. Guys, man, we have a guest today, man. He came in the building. He's going to talk to us, man. Introduce yourself, man.
And tell them your most important feature, man.
Josh, and I got green eyes.
Josh. Josh.
That's big for
And he
you,
has
Remy.
green eyes.
You started.
His name is
lunch,
Josh.
boy.
And he has green eyes.
That's lunch, boy.
He's lit.
That's how you say lit, right?
I'm lit.
How you put your shirt?
I'm so lit.
Not Letty.
Oh, Lit.
Okay. All right. There we go.
We're going to start this off, man. The first segment. We want to talk about the Black Panther reviews.
I ain't seen it yet.
Me either.
Get away from me, bro.
I
Why-
saw it.
Hey,
I don't want
I
y'all
saw
to
it.
explain or give away the movie because some people haven't. But just tell how y'all feel about it, you know, on the inside. How you feel, personally, how you feel. I want to know how you feel. Did you see it? You didn't see it yet.
Sometimes.
I want to know how you feel. Okay.
That's lunch, boy. That's lunch.
Man, bottom line, this movie was fire.
Hey, it was a
it
beautiful
was great.
movie.
Tell us why we need to see it, bro.
Biggest thing is, bro, this
That's
opens
his
the
favorite line. The
floodgates.
biggest thing is, bro.
This opened the floodgates. Don't hate on my lines, bro.
The floodgates.
To more diverse films. Instead of just being labeled a black film, it's just a great movie, bro.
We got to see
That
it.
just happens to have a 97% black cast.
Woo. We got to see it.
98%.
Right there.
Wait, you saw it?
Nah, but I saw the handshake.
And to go along with his
How
90...
you gonna do the handshake? He didn't see the movie
Man,
yet.
get my handshake back, bro.
He even doing
I don't
that.
care.
He been doing all.
Wakanda.
Bro,
He
bottom
ain't
line
seen
is,
it.
to
I
go
don't know
along
what
with
this mean yet.
Anyways.
I don't know what the cross mean yet.
Anyways.
No.
Man.
How do you feel?
I think the movie did a great job of showing black excellence in work and showing a good movie, and I really enjoyed that movie.
You enjoyed from start to
Start
finish?
to finish, absolutely. Really good action.
I'm not gonna tell people that the movie's perfect. It's still a movie. It's gonna have its flaws, but overall, like
That
the
movie was
message,
perfect, bro.
True. The message shows.
the message shows, the characters were great, and the action was amazing.
It
as well.
doesn't show the first black guy being killed or thrown in jail. I mean,
I gotta go.
We see
Gotta
a black
go.
guy.
I'm going to see it at 6:30. I know Dreams is going to see it at 6:45 at the local movie theater. Y'all go check that out. They going Thursday.
I already had
I
like
gotta go.
I already
Y'all
had,
going
like, 4
again, aren't
people.
y'all? Y'all might as well go again.
Oh, most
I
definitely.
will be going.
I had hella people talking about, oh yeah, man, I'm just gonna wait till I can get it on my Fire Stick. No,
I gotta see that.
no,
I gotta support
Go
that
with it.
box.
And I'm gonna
Exactly.
buy it.
Buy a ticket.
Nah.
bro, it's already grossed over $462 million.
Nah.
Breaking.
That's just in America.
It's the highest
Pull
grossing
the
movie by
facts
a black
up,
director
Cash.
so far. So
There we go, right there.
Pull the
That's
facts
Comes
up.
to show with hard work and dedication, a black man can do a lot of things.
Okay.
Instead of just complaining, just make it happen, man.
I feel
You
that.
know what I'm saying? We don't have no limit. So instead of complaining,
No
oh man,
limit,
we can't
man.
get no black films.
I
A
feel
black
that.
man just did it.
I feel
Did
that.
it.
He's having right now.
Stop
I
complaining.
feel
Guess
that.
what? Guess what? After the
him up.
movie,
What's
what he
his
said,
name?
Devin?
What's his
Huh?
name? Pull up his name.
That's lunch, boy.
Ryan Coogler.
That's lunch.
Ryan
Stop
Coogler.
complaining and go do it.
Great
man.
director, did Fruitvale Station,
Creed.
Creed, working on Creed 2 right now.
Complaining, make your change
Bruh.
happen.
He's a
Instead of
great
complaining,
director.
make your change happen, man. Go
Really.
see that movie, cause look, it's
'Cause
lit.
it's lunch.
And I'm going to see it. I don't even know.
That's lunch.
Off
boy.
the reviews that
lunch,
these guys
boy.
giving me, I need to see it ASAP. I'm talking about Rocky.
Got
That's a little bit of bars. Or mob.
Talking about tip.
Talking about bars.
Boom.
All right. This is where we're gonna get a little funky, man. Because it's gonna hit your heart, you know. It's gonna hit you because it's what's going on in this world. And on WYCO, we like to get to talking about that stuff because it's important. Everybody need to know what's going on in this world. And right now, one of the biggest things is these guns. These guns, man. Everybody want a gun. Everybody want a pistol. Some people want big guns.
Everybody want a
Everybody want a blicky. Oh, everybody, come on. look, gun control is getting out of control, and that sounds crazy. And we need to work on it. You know, we've had some killings, you know, and it's bad. Like, what's the main one? The main one is the middle school one that we're talking about, right?
That's the high school.
The high school?
It was Parkland High School, school down in Florida.
Broward County.
Yes.
Broward County,
This
South
is
Florida.
the 18th school shooting this year alone, and we only in February.
It is February.
Well, if you look at it from close statistics, only 8 of them were fatal school shootings. The other 10 were shootings that were
my guy knows his facts.
there were instances where the gun went off.
He's lit.
The security officer shot himself in the feet, but they weren't serious.
Shot himself in the foot.
What?
It's crazy stuff like that. But if you look at it, the Second Amendment wasn't created for duck hunting. It was created for us to protect ourselves from a tyrannical government. And if you look at every single person, the major thing that's being pushed is gun control. That as people, we don't need an AR-15 or an assault rifle in our hands. But if you look at it, the Second Amendment wasn't made for just plain duck hunting, but from a tyrannical government to protect us away from it. So guns aren't the problem. Do you know that since the beginning of this year, over 8,000 deaths have happened by car accidents, but cars aren't being banned? Cars aren't the problem. It's the person that has it. I can own a gun, but I'm not the problem because I have mental illness problems. 2 things we need to do. We need to strengthen our mental background checks. And second of all, we need to arm our teachers because in this case, you've got to fight fire.
And that was, hold on, that was a sub-segment. That was a sub-segment. And that's something we definitely wanted to touch because they're saying that teachers need to have guns in the classroom because it's not safe out here, even for the teachers. They feel as if the teacher can save the day, I think, if they have a gun in the classroom and the kid's going wild. What the teacher going to do? He going to shoot the little kid?
Well, first of all, before we hire teachers,
like
when I used to go to Cobb County schools and I graduated from Osborne High School in South Cobb, they background check these teachers. We have to preach guidance there, and we don't have to do teachers. We can have armed security there. We have thousands of unhired veterans who would love to protect
something
our greatest
needs to happen.
investment.
Yeah, I saw that. I like that.
They would love to protect our greatest investment, our children, and you can't take away guns. Look at Chicago, total gun ban. Everyone's leaving there.
I'm not saying I don't think taking away guns is gonna stop gun control. I honestly don't think. I mean, it's gonna stop like the killings. You know, if somebody really wants to do it, they're gonna find a way to get a gun. Period.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you make it harder for people, especially a 19-year-old kid can get a gun, but he can't go buy a 40. That's crazy. If you make it harder for them to purchase it legally, it's harder to get a gun, period.
That's
That
true.
is the
That's
big
true.
thing. You know, even with that statistic you threw out about, drivers and whatnot.
Anything, I can
like
tell you with this right here. You know what I'm
like
saying?
the biggest thing is, even with having a car, you have to go to get a license. You have to be licensed in order to have your own car. It's not something you can just take out onto the road just willy-nilly. And even then, you still have checks for it. So with the millions of people that are driving every day, you see more people driving than you have cars. I mean, you see more people driving than you see, people that have guns.
Yeah.
So in that, it's going to be inflated either way to have more fatalities with cars.
Guns
The
don't
thing
kill
is-
people. People kill people.
But regardless is,
Throw
people
that
going
in
to kill
real
people.
quick.
If you give them something easier to kill people with, it's going to be a lot more deaths. I've never heard
I
of a mass
can't
stabbing.
kill 17 people in 5 minutes with this pencil.
I've never heard of a mass stabbing. If 50 people
That's
all were in the
crazy.
same place and got
That's true,
stabbed,
Did you hear?
47 of those people got a problem.
My guy got some facts for you.
Did you hear the recent thing in China? They got gun control
In
but-
China?
Yeah, they killed in a matter of minutes. He killed 28 people with a knife wielding, a bunch of knife wielding men. So it's not the problem. Look
the
at
people, man.
UK.
Get
Look
your
at
minds
Australia.
right.
Total
Get your
gun
minds
ban.
right. Get your
Violent crimes
agape.
high up.
Dude, man, I ain't got no
Look at Australia. So people say, look at Australia.
But they already know
They've
they're
banned
playing
guns, no more gun violence. Yes, there's no more gun violence, but the amount of violent crimes has gone way up. Why? Because people are not scared. Look at neighborhoods where there's high amount of guns in there, less break-ins, less robberies, because people are turned away. You got to fight fire with fire in this case. You brought up a great point. Yes, there should be harder to get. There should be more qualifications in order to get a gun, because it makes no sense for someone to get an AR-15 that shoots more rounds than a handgun and wait till 21 to get it. So yes, raising the legal age limit and probably instituting better mental health checks. And as well, getting the FBI involved, because the FBI had so many dubs on this guy.
It's really they
They knew they had so many dubs on this guy till 2-3 weeks before, but none
What?
ever happened.
Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah.
Nah,
they released
man.
that.
Give me the facts. Give me the facts, because I didn't see that. What is this with the
Facts
FBI?
is confirmed that whatever his name is, Nicholas Cruz, he was a part of an organization, a white supremacist organization. He was a part of that. That's one. Another fact is the FBI had multiple warnings about how dangerous this kid was. Is this a shooter?
Wow.
The FBI had multiple warnings about how
This
dangerous
kid been
this
dangerous.
And they
I
just
talked
didn't
about
take it
shooting up
serious.
at school.
Yes, he's
months
talked about
before,
shooting up
but-
at school. And all the kids in the school would say, well, they would joke about
Who
it.
about
Like,
to joke about
if somebody
this,
was
bruh?
going to shoot our school, it's probably this kid, and that's the kid.
If Remy
that does
joked
it.
about it, they would just let
Now,
Remy
I
say
am
it.
not for
Bro, who
banning
about to
guns
joke?
completely.
Bro, I don't know.
That is no. You
Look
no,
at him. He
no,
like, shit,
no,
man.
no. I don't say ban guns completely. I say if anything, you make it harder to purchase these guns legally.
But then again, the way America is set up,
Let's
you
still
can
get it.
get anything that you want.
You're right, but I mean, you put a. It's not.
Hold on. We're gonna rewind.
Like,
We
in
can
a-
say that.
Incriminating
Say that again.
yourself.
Say that
We
again.
can
Say
say
that
that.
Say it again. No. Let my guy say what he really wants to say.
But
Say what you were trying to say because
Where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to get something, you really can get something.
True.
You can ban assault rifles, but those people still get it. It's called a black market.
you're right.
Take yourself down to somewhere and you'll get what you want.
But even bigger than that, if you can't
you
even
can
question,
say that.
if you can't even go to question somebody to ask if they obtained the gun legally, it's harder to actually check it. So for a police officer to see somebody with that type of weapon and not being able to verify whether you purchased this by the right means and had a license to carry, it makes it more difficult for you to check it. And another thing, you mentioned some of the other nations that have stronger gun laws. Like one that I looked at was Japan. Japan has had 3 gun deaths, I believe it was last year when they did the statistics, because they have a strong,
Put a snap of
not
it.
even a
Yeah,
ban
why
on
would-
guns, but you're not allowed to have any assault rifles. You're allowed to have handguns and shotguns, or I think it's shotguns and hunting rifles, which are 2 biggest things that they can have. But even then, you have to go through a strenuous process to be able to attain that gun. You have to go through training and courses and things like that in order for you to obtain the license just to hold it. And even then, they come in to check to make sure that you have it locked up safely within your houses yearly. So I'm not saying you got to completely take away all guns, because there will be some amount that are still here. There will be some
This junk
presence
is
that's
just
here.
crazy to me.
It's just making sure we can check and make sure we're keeping it out of people's hands by all means if it's necessary. Because people that have those
crazy.
mental health conditions that they always want to talk about continuously means that we need to have some type of law put in place that makes it harder for these people to be able to obtain them. Going to a gun show and being able to just grab a gun willy-nilly is going to make it a lot harder. If you really want to do something, yes, you will go through extreme means to do
He
it.
love that one.
However, you have to make it
Hopefully
as
the
much.
FBI or somebody can catch you.
Exactly.
Right. And then the FBI, I think they need to be told, when you see the signs, when you see him posting he wants to shoot, when he posts on YouTube, he's
Believe
a
it.
professional school shooter,
Anybody
you
playing
need to
about
take
that?
this man and
Bro,
arrest
He's
him.
trying to
But
blast
let a
him.
brown person, let a
Yeah,
brown
brown
person
person
to do
do
a
it.
bomb threat. They
buddy.
would all been
They
on
gonna
his
make an example out of him, and that's the thing that we need to get
Then
onto.
again, regardless of race, dude's last name was Cruz, so you know he wasn't white.
He was white. He was adopted by a Hispanic.
Oh, get your fact. D said,
It does
get on
not
your.
matter, bro. Okay, so how you know that he's purely white?
I mean, I don't feel like
So
it has
he's
nothing.
genetically white.
parents are white.
Are you sure?
It has nothing to do with race, but with the
Yeah,
environment
it's
the
not.
person's
It's not
in.
anything to do with race.
Because the MLK
But
said we don't.
but
judge people
he's
by their
just
race,
saying.
but
He's just saying they need to clamp down more.
Yeah.
The
They
only
need to
thing-
clamp down because
the-
they would do it to us. They would clamp down on us. You know what I'm
The
saying?
only thing I
That's
can
the thing.
attribute to race is how the media covers the story. Because when it's a person who is Muslim or of Middle East
For real,
descent,
that is true.
you're quick to label them a terrorist. You're quick to check whether they're related to any type of jihad background and so on and so forth. You're quick to call them a terrorist. However, when you look at African Americans, they're a thug and they get dehumanized in a sense.
just sent
Because
my- I just
when a
sent the
person was
podcast to
killed by
Soulja
Trayvon
Boy.
Martin, they were talking about, okay, well this kid wasn't squeaky clean, or even Tamir Rice when he was shot and he's just a kid, and they made it seem like, oh well, don't act like he's just a perfect kid.
That's true.
However, when it comes to situations like this, you can look at the Las Vegas shooter and you can look at this shooter, Cruz right here, Parkland shooter. They talk about, oh well, he had a hard time growing up, he's troubled,
Come on.
But in the same sense, when you
For
talk
real.
about
Yeah, he's 19 years old.
yeah.
Even with mental health, he's still making decisions for his own. He purposely grabbed that AK that morning and went and shot those students.
And
went to McDonald's and Walmart afterward. This is a purpose killer.
Yeah. How?
You read the whole story. This man went to McDonald's, bought a drink, went to Walmart, and then the police got him.
you know what I'm
Chilling.
saying. And
Look at
even then,
Dylan Roof. Shot
Dylan
black
Roof.
people in church and one.
and they said that this isn't fully confirmed, so I can't fully speak on it. But they said like afterwards, if the police picked him up, put a bulletproof vest on, make sure he was safe, and they drove him to Burger King one time before they took him to the station because he was hungry. I don't fully know if that's true, but even in those instances, my biggest thing is,
You want something to eat, buddy?
The way that they,
I feel it. I mean,
yeah,
the way
the way
I'm
that they
thinking-
cover
Oh,
the
man,
story,
put that boy in the electric
like,
chair.
the way that they
Electric
cover the
Electric
story,
chair
they make
him.
they make it seem as if
Immediately.
they try to humanize the person as much as possible, as if they didn't commit this heinous
I
crime.
hate it, especially when the district attorney was rubbing the back of his arm, like,
'Cause
"Hey,
what?
I just shot
See-
17 people. I'm sorry,
All
I just
right.
can't. I don't feel you can manage.
All right, I'm gonna take.
Volunteers like you
hold
call
on,
anybody
Cass.
else.
I get it. I'm gonna take reign a little bit because we do have to move on. But what I have to say is, this stuff is out of hand. We need to make some mental adjustments. We have to be stronger as a nation, protect our people, do things so our people feel protected, and come together. So things like this
kids,
don't
man,
happen.
they killing our
and,
kids.
And we need brotherhood. That's our next section. That's our next segment. All right, and it's important. With us, it's important. All right, we're gonna get a moment of silence, and we're gonna get into our next segment. Brotherhood, like the Falcons, right? You know they putting the hashtag.
Rise
brotherhood.
up.
Oh.
Stop it. Settle down.
Oh,
Settle down.
Who that?
Settle down.
I think that's Tom Brady.
We that.
Who that?
That's who that nation over
We
there.
that.
Brotherhood
That's
is
still
the
weak.
next
We
segment,
that.
man. And
We that.
We need that.
We that.
Just like the last topic, man. We need that all around. All right. He's still talking about the Saints. I mean, my bad. Let me take that S off. The Aints. My bad.
boy.
Is that? Do you have one of those?
It's all about them Giants.
My bad.
It's all about them Giants because we got two of them.
But
We're
y'all,
off
How many y'all
topic.
got? How many y'all got?
We're off topic.
Pretty bad. Y'all didn't even make the playoffs.
We're off
I
topic.
think y'all got a good shot this year with Odo.
We're off topic. Hey, look. Yeah, you don't need to talk. Really. I mean,
We got 2 rings and y'all got none. What are you talking about?
Bro, all right, come on. Can we get back to what we're talking about?
the first sub segment,
I know my
man.
team got 2 wins.
Who do you surround yourself with on a daily basis?
Yeah, so when it comes to the people who I surround myself with, people that think like me, you know what I'm saying? These guys over here, they're not like me.
Nobody
I don't
thinks
hang
like you,
around-
Remy.
This man hang by
Nobody in
himself.
the world thinks
So
like
that means I hang
squad.
around myself, okay? There's nobody on this earth like me. So these guys, yeah, they're cool and everything, but I like to be in my room.
Are you gonna turn this into a serious?
But look though. Okay, finish, but I'm
No. I want to look, so tell me to look.
All right, you said you surround yourself by people who think like you, right?
Who act
Right?
like me.
You say who
laugh
think like
me,
you?
who walk
but
like
did
me.
but did you say who think like? Okay,
Just like you.
Mm-hmm.
so I want to counter that. I don't want to attack, but I want to counter that.
You're not attacking, bro.
But
Look, I'm gonna tell you.
you should also have some people around you who don't think like you, because I feel like if you get different opinions and different insights and perspectives on things, that's how you grow.
Yeah, and I do that, and that's called my acquaintance group.
That's why I didn't attack. I was just, I countered. I
You
didn't-
know he's been.
Does that scare you?
Back out. Back out.
Cause I'm
All right.
coming.
On a
Cause
serious
that's
note.
my shit, boy.
Does poop
On
scare
a
you?
serious note,
Hey, chill out.
we could just use
I have a
us
girlfriend.
as an example. Remy says he hangs by himself, but this is our guy. You know, WYCO, we're together. Reinhardt, we're together. You know, it's a lot of brotherhood at this school, but that's very important. If you don't have a group of guys that you can hang with, or even sisterhood. If you don't have a group of sisters you hang with, you have to find those people, because that's gonna sharpen you up. That's gonna make you a better person at the end
Show
of the
me
day.
your friends, I'll show you your future.
You got to.
I was just about to say, D told me that.
Show me your jollof, I'll show you your rice. Cause that's lunch shit, boy. Cause that's lunch shit, boy. Tell him, Devin, what it is.
shit, boy.
That's lunch shit, boy.
All right, Kaz, I got a question for
Boom,
you,
boom.
bro.
What's up, man? Bring it back.
I know,
Bring
I
it
got
back.
you. I
I'm
got
off.
you. All right. How will staying strong, you know, as brothers, help us amongst
What's up, man?
amongst black oppression and the things that we're dealing with in this world today? Staying strong as brothers, all right? That's put that in your head. All right. How will staying strong as brothers, having brotherhood, keep us, you know, I wouldn't say keep us away from black oppression, but help us amongst black oppression in today's world?
I would say having a strong brotherhood, having a strong group of people, period, around you, helps you become a better version of yourself. When you have people that are constantly pushing you to do better, because you got to understand, throughout life, you're going to have obstacles, all right? I remember watching Scandal and stuff, the quote that he says, like, you got to work twice as hard just to earn half of what they have. That's big. And the biggest thing is, I surround myself with people who are goal-oriented, who want to work,
heart,
become something great. Shout out to Squale. Love y'all boys. Biggest thing is, like,
Don't
I did not
disrespect
like
his
that name
squad,
at all.
bro. No.
Whatever. Squale, shout out to y'all because those are a group of brothers right there who have a future in mind, and it makes me want to
No,
work
I can
harder.
go to
because
bat. He
I
talks
gotta
about
like.
he talks about these guys.
I gotta be on my game as well.
He showed me. He
as
showed
strong as they are.
Kaz literally shows me the group chat and like is showing me what these guys are up to, and I'm like, wow, my eyes get big. You know, I'm like these guys that Kaz knows, that Kaz surrounds himself with outside of Reinhardt, they're doing great things, and that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you a fist bump for that, for real.
My big
But
thing, like,
getting to how you think that protects us, how you think we can, help each other out with this black oppression that's going on still in this
can't
world.
be crabs in a barrel. And that's something that we've had like strong in the black community.
Explain that for him, bro.
Crabs in a barrel. It's when you
Crabs
see
in a bucket.
crabs in a bucket. Better.
July
It's
price in the pot.
I've heard,
crabs in a bucket. All right. It'd be a crab trying to get outside of the bucket that has crabs filled up in it. All right. And when he tries to get out, another crab grabs his leg and pulls him back down to say, if I'm gonna suffer, you're gonna suffer too. We got to be able to uplift each other because that's the only way we're gonna be able to thrive as a people and as a single person. Be able to push somebody else because I guarantee you it'll help you be a better person than.
I know we've touched this before, but I like to touch on this because y'all been here together. Y'all are here now, and y'all been together since middle school. And like, do y'all think y'all love for each other as brothers has helped y'all get to this point? Just like the story you told in the last podcast. Does that having someone that right across from you, with you, help you get through this? Your college experience, and life, Do you think that helps y'all with y'all relationship?
I think so. I mean, we go through a lot of experiences. Some of our experiences, are the same. And when I'm in trouble or I'm lost on something, I go to my BB4L group chat. I go holler at my boys. See what they
Bad
saying,
boy.
like,
Shout out
you
my
know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying?
thought-
I was about to say, hold on, BB4L. Whoa.
Bad boys for life. You know what I mean?
Whoa. That ain't
Shout out my
boy.
boy Tank, man.
Bad
Yeah,
biddies.
bad biddies.
Y'all some bad biddies, huh?
Wait, who made that first?
Devin.
Before you go.
Devin did that with his glossy
I've
lips.
been doing that new research.
Devin did that.
Who made that up?
It's a movie.
No.
It comes
No.
from a movie.
The movie is called Bad Boys. It's not Bad Boys for Life.
They say,
But they don't
They
say
say bad boy.
BB4L.
Bad Boys
They
is two
don't-
people.
Is it for
Hey,
y'all? Is it for y'all?
finish what you were saying, bro.
Yeah, we talking. You know what I'm saying?
Is it for y'all in that though?
It's three of them.
We hear it. All. Hey,
You know what I'm
Bad,
saying?
but for
Bad BB4L.
BB3.
So
hey,
Stop it. Let them talk.
they did.
Sound like some little bro stuff.
you know, so,
Go ahead.
Cause that ain't lunchy, boy. Real.
so yeah, it's important, man. Your friends gonna be the ones that can help you out when your mama ain't really doing nothing for you. Your girlfriend ain't
Your
feeling you the way she be
teachers.
feeling you. Your teachers get on your nerves, man.
Your
Holla at your
teachers.
boys, bro. Or holla at your girls. So yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
How you feel about it, man?
And I appreciate you too, big fella. But you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it is cool to have him around and all that good stuff. He's just somebody to talk to. I can talk to him about anything, anytime, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I know we have similar mindsets, but we also differentiate in some aspects. And I think that's just good, like I said previously, to hear different perspectives on things, because maybe I thought about something in a certain way, but I go to him and ask for his opinion on something, and it's a different way, but turns out it's a whole lot better than the way I thought of it before. But
I do want to know, how did you help him out of that situation when y'all were in high school that he talked about in the last podcast? When he came back, because I know you told us he ain't talked to nobody for a good while. How'd you get him up out of there? Because of what?
this man Daniel is crazy. First of all,
You felt like white people were like, he didn't feel safe anymore.
he still doesn't feel safe. I
So
can tell.
how have you helped him out of this? Like, because this is
Bro, at that moment, all we did was cry, bro.
y'all cried
And just
Oh.
we cried together.
For anybody who hasn't seen it, you want to give them like a quick recap? Let
Yeah.
them know what you're talking about.
I broke my mom's vase,
So
tried
real
to hide it,
quick recap.
threw it in the woods, and my neighbors thought I threw a bomb and came to my house with AKs or AR-15s, whichever ones y'all want
So
to
your
go with.
neighbors came, not the police?
No. Well, the police came later, but
Hey,
my
buddy,
neighbors came.
now you on the
Look,
first
shout
show.
out
You
to
better go
police.
watch the last show, bro.
But look, at that moment, all we did was cry together, bro. But after that, we just tried to stick together. and talk about it. I remember all my mind was on is that situation. All I could think about was trying to prove to people how great I am, because I know the white men that were looking into Daniel's eyes with this gun, they didn't think anything of him. So
I feel that.
all I was thinking about is wanting to prove myself to them, you know what I'm saying? Wanted to prove to myself that I was great, you know what I'm saying? But also I wanted Daniel to, or any of my friends that was in that situation, to not take that situation and hold a grudge, you know what I'm saying, and put that situation and base that on all, white people or all people in general, because that's just one person, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want them to take that and hold that in their hearts and just move on from that.
I want to know, like, have you been through anything similar? Because I've gotten to know you just by, other people and talking to you from today. But I feel as if you haven't, seen something like that. Just your reaction gave me that. Gave me that judgment.
I'm gonna be honest. I may have not shared those experiences, but I cannot negate the other experience that other people had.
You can explain your skin tone and everything, because over the mic we do speak professionally. They're not gonna be able to tell. So like, give them a background about you being the brown skin guy. No, yeah, we do have cameras on.
Go ahead.
You're right. Go ahead.
So I mean, I can't.
I'm still in the past.
I can't negate the experience that he had, but I've got to say that it has nothing to do with his color of skin person. Everyone's different. Some of my greatest influences in my life were white people, or
you were or are.
Some are still are great influences to this day that have pushed me and guided and led me. And I've had some great influences, like my African American mom, my African American dad, who stood there beside me and led me and guided me. And I've countless influences. Influences come from any race. It's just what nugget of truth they leave in your life, and they can guide you and help you. So I can't negate the experience he went through. I'm going to be honest and say that there is still some degree of racism in our country today. There's still some degree of prejudice and discrimination, but I feel like that shouldn't stop our ability to thrive and succeed, and that doesn't stop us at all. We've made significant gains from a black attorney general to a black president, and that's some limits, and we can pass that. We can go further. There's even a black billionaire. There's black billionaires like Oprah Winfrey. And I forgot his name. There's another one in Texas. He used to work for credit card business.
Tiger Woods is a black billionaire, by the way.
Wait, black billionaire?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's a multimillionaire. He's taken some serious losses from after divorce and all different stuff and PJ, of course. But I feel like we can see these examples and meet that bar and go past it. But yeah, I mean, I agree that I think he did a great part in teaching them that it's just those people.
Right.
And it probably was some underlying racism. They probably didn't like that there was a black person in the neighborhood or something like that. But working on it, and it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some education in our school systems, and just people become more open and loving on one another.
I think you're talking about Robert Smith.
Yeah, Robert Smith. Yeah.
There you go.
What does he do?
Robert Smith is the founder
It's
of a
still Black
private
History
equity
Month.
shop, Visa Equity Partners, an Austin, Texas firm that is best known for fixing up enterprise software outfits.
Gotcha. That's some
There you go.
billions.
Shout out to Robert Smith, man.
Shout out, my guy.
Hey, holla at me.
My biggest thing
watch
is
the show,
there's
man.
never
Watch
been a
the
greater
show.
time to be an African American in this country, because the opportunities are starting to open up a lot more than they ever have. And being able to, not just look at it as, oh man, they don't want to see me succeed. Well, if you already have that mindset, then you're not going to succeed. You got to be able to say, regardless of who doesn't want to see me succeed, I got to push even harder to make sure they see me. I got to push even harder to make sure I do succeed, to show them that regardless of what you thought of me from the beginning, I can be everything and more.
And more.
That's big. You know what I'm saying?
That's
If
deep.
you get into the point of, let's say you could get everybody in America to admit that racism exists. You could get every single person in America to admit that there's white privilege. You could convince every single person on this earth to admit that there's black oppression. So what? The sun still gonna rise the next day. You still gonna have to pay that rent the next month. You know what I'm saying? So get on your grind. Who cares? Who cares about all that? What are you gonna do to make sure you're successful? Period.
I think we need to end it on that, man. That's deep. That's deep.
no supper.
It's beyond scared straight right now, man. We want to know how you grew up because we all grown up differently. I know my mom used to beat me. Boy, I promise. I thought I turned different colors. Like after I got whooping, I look at my skin like, oh my god, shaking. I'm sorry.
And then she tell you if
bro.
you keep crying, you're gonna get whooped some more.
Getting beat some more. It's
mama-
it's
Stop
no
crying
way.
before I get you something to cry for. What?
I'm already, crying.
Huh?
I'm gonna share like my worst whooping.
Lord.
So, mine. I'm not gonna even go into what I did, bro. That's beyond the point. But I was in the shower after practice. I said, "Oh, watching this good grass off, watching the grass go through the drain. Yeah, I'm getting clean." Then I hear the door. I said, "Huh?" I know I did something bad, but I don't know about Jeepers Creepers. So I said, bruh, when I tell you, I moved the curtain slow. And I remember this junk so clearly. I moved the curtain slow, and my mom right there. I said, I felt like I was getting messed with. Boy, I felt like Storm was shocking my body, bro. Like
She
it
took
felt.
your lunch.
He like whooping. Bro, it felt like I was getting like struck by lightning, bro. That's how hard she was whooping me, bro. But, bro, it changed me. It made me a better man. I never did anything that bad. After that.
again.
That was it. Like, who? You probably got something worse.
Man, I want to say Remy's, bro, because I got to close on Remy's story, bro. You got to say the best for last. 'cause
We
Remy's
wanted to
gonna
do the
hit
slow
us crazy.
segment.
His mom probably gave him a
African-American
whooping. He was
versus
like, "That's lunch,
African
boy."
whoopers.
That's lunch, boy. That's lunch, boy.
And the difference between the whooping and getting your head in the corner, what it did for you, and that's kind of where we're taking this here.
Man, I remember in middle school one time, 'cause we would get citations in middle school, little slips that you get in trouble that your parents got to sign.
You know, multiple.
And my moms didn't play about none of them. You know what I'm saying? You get one citation.
Oh, it don't matter.
It's over with.
It's a citation.
So I just, started forging her signature one time, got away with it. Oh, shoot, let's try it again. Another time, got away with it. Third time, fourth time. Sounded about a good 5.
How many times?
I thought I got away with murder. You know what I'm saying? But I'm asleep. I'm having a great nap. You know what I'm saying? And I just what? Wop, 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 wop. Then I got a email to my brain. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is not a drill.
Email?
You have just been hit 8 times with a Versace belt.
Outlook.
Your pain gonna start in 3, 2. Man,
Crying till
you
can't
get in
breathe.
when you get in the hiccup crowd.
Oh, bro, do you know like you can die getting beat out your sleep? Like you can literally die, cause like all the shock that hit your nervous system at once can literally fry you.
Then when they apologize, they try to buy you like a Gatorade or some snacks that you
I
like,
had no
You had to look that up.
and leave
No,
it on
like,
the
you can
counter.
really
My mom
die.
bought me some Popeyes, left it on the counter for me.
I wish. I
I was like, get some Gatorade or some Popeyes.
No.
They're gonna
No.
explain how they get whooped.
But
Tell them this is the African side now.
Tell them this is. Tell them.
Jaja State.
Tell them where your people.
Jaja.
You go to Jaja State.
Tell them where they. Tell them where they.
my
from.
dad is from Dominica.
That even sound powerful.
Small island in the
That's some
Caribbean.
African warriors.
Small. Hold on.
Zulu.
He not from West Indian. We talking about the Caribbean. And more than that, my mom's from Cuba and her family crazy too. Now, what just reminded me when you talking about them slips, I ain't get a chance for that. Because my mom taught at the elementary school that I was at. So my teacher ain't bring me
I'm
no
already
slip.
scared.
My teacher sent me to my mom.
Remy, it's a monster.
Bro, I don't remember what I did. I just remember my mom had came and got me, and she walking me to the janitor's closet because my uncle at the time was the janitor. So he gave her the keys, took me in the closet,
Hey, this your
beat
work.
my backside right there, straight like that. I was like, yo,
He went.
yo.
Do you like get whipped with the belt and it just itches
Yeah,
your
they
back?
get
Is this your worst one?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you why it's the worst one, bro. You ever get hit in your back and like you can't scream yet?
Not the sound
Sound like Kevin Hart.
It's like, yo. I'm walking out and I tripped. Bruh.
Then you get into
I walked out and I tripped and I had scraped up my shin. She's like, go to the nurse's office right now. This is where it gets even worse. I get to the nurse's office. My aunt is the nurse. She like, why you here? I said, I tripped coming out of the closet. Like, why was you in the closet? My mom gave me a whipping.
Looking back.
What did you do? I told her what I did. So she took me into the back and she beat me. I was like, yo.
You got double bubble trouble.
Bruh, I'm like, you already know I got whooped. Why you gonna do this again?
You ready to tell me what happened? Yeah. And then you know if you don't say it fast enough. Me. Wait, no, wait. I'm gonna tell you.
The skull
Hit you
clap.
some more. That's where that came from.
Look, he got so many. All right, we'll go to
Get
him.
whipped twice.
Hey, the worst beating, I had a lot of them, I will tell you that. But the worst beating I had was...
Oh, he changed his home, but the worst.
Oh, I'm in
You
there.
got serious?
My ass got woke up in the middle of the night, beat
We
down the
just faded.
stairs.
Down the
You faded. You got beat down the steps?
I forgot. I was just like making jokes up and doing stupid stuff. Like I broke like a railing in the banister. I was a crazy little light skinned boy. I mean,
There's a yellow boy.
so they got me. They got me.
You. I want to know.
No,
I want to know
All right.
what
So,
your mama did to you.
growing up being an African,
Oh
you
my
know what I'm
god.
saying? I'm from West Africa, Ghana, and I mean, I don't know what it is about African kids. Growing up in America, they're always bad. So a brief synopsis of my childhood: I was always bad. I was lying, stealing, cheating, running out of class, yelling at my teachers, outbursts, all that. I didn't got beat in the workplace. I got beat in church. My mom was driving. She beat me in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? I done got beat in the bathroom at Walmart, Sam's Club, all the grocery stores you could ever think of.
Hold on. You ever been in the store? Your
Walmart
mom come up
and
and like she can't yell at you because you're in public. No.
Really hard.
Keep going, man.
Right, yo, yes.
But look,
Well, go ahead, man.
this was probably my worst beating because it wasn't even by my mom. I got lied to before I got beat. So long story short, I used to live with my aunt, my mom's sister. You know how every black family got an aunt that's not really related. But it's my real aunt. So my mom's older sister. I'm living with her. And I stole her wedding ring. And I put it in my suitcase.
All right. That's where you messed up the first time.
I stole her wedding ring.
What?
A wedding ring.
For
You
what?
Sell it?
What?
What? What?
I stole her wedding ring. I put it in my suitcase.
Your suitcase?
It was there for a while.
What, you finna go back to Ghana?
So
What?
like the whole duration of the time that I didn't get beat,
What?
I thought everything was fine. You know what I'm saying? And it was just one time where we were just watching television. Me and my little cousins and my little brother were just watching TV with my aunt.
Right.
And she was like, JT. So what did you steal from me? I said, what?
He said, "What?
What did you steal from me?
Lunch plate?
Go get it out of your suitcase. So from what she said, I feel like she saw me take that ring and put it in my suitcase because she knew where it was. She said, go get it. So as I go to the room and go get the ring out of the suitcase, I come back to the living room and she has a cane in her hand already.
Wait,
I said,
I'm gonna turn my back to this.
I said, okay.
I'm scared."
She said, give it to me. I said, I'm like, first of all, I'm not stupid. I know you're about to beat me. Because you're looking at me.
Wait, tell the audience how your mom always give you a number.
Oh, my mom always used to give me a number of lashes that she would give me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll always.
Lashes that she would give me.
Lashes.
Come on, bro.
What's
I
the
was-
highest she done gave out? Like 30?
30. But that was to my little brother.
Dang.
33 to my little brother.
Okay, you keep going.
So my aunt was just looking at me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the ring. Keep in mind, the cane is about this big. As wide as this little stick, but it wobbles.
How, what it sound like?
Yeah. Yeah, so it wrap around your skin. And this is in front of my whole family. My cousins, Brenda, Erica, and Ethan, my little brother. I give it to her. And she's like, all right, go back to the room. Go to sleep. So as I turn around, over my shoulder.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Jesus. Jesus. No.
He know the pain. Oh my god. He know the pain.
I'm going to be completely honest.
What was you saying when you was getting hit, bro?
There was nothing I could say. Now look,
Mama.
I know that.
Mother.
I
tell you,
beat the
I
thunder.
guarantee. Okay, and everything, and like you know about black families, your grandma love you the most,
Mhm.
and your grandma can get you out of 80% whippings in black families.
Love you, Nana.
My grandma didn't even want to talk to me after that.
Oh my god.
She didn't even try to help me out
You
there.
knew
with
it was
she was
bad.
just watching. Yeah,
She turned
so
her
it was
back
over
on
with.
you.
And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't change after that. I was still the same person.
Remy, I was gonna ask you.
Why
You
did
want
you
that- I
still?
don't
care. Actually,
Why
that
did you
changed
still
you,
her
bro.
ring?
If I knew, I'd tell you. But I took that wedding ring.
You
off the
just
dresser
wanted
and
to
put it
do
in my.
something.
I literally just threw it in my suitcase, like that, like that. I just
This dude always been crazy.
and
What are you gonna do with a wedding ring,
What
bro?
are you gonna do with him?
Like, was it really?
I don't.
I don't even think, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even think it's just taking a wedding ring. It's the thrill, not in
Yeah, that's
stealing,
what
but
he
the
wanted.
thrill in. Oh my gosh, I just did.
You're an
something and I get
adrenaline
caught for it.
fiend. That's what you are.
You know what I'm saying? I used to get that same way.
Yeah, I just used to just take.
I'm some bad kids.
Yeah, I wasn't like that, bro.
I
I
wasn't
never
a
changed
bad
after
kid.
that.
All I did was fight.
Bro, me
I
too.
never changed.
I ain't never done no crazy stuff like that. What?
It happens.
But you fighting. Hold
It
up.
happens.
What you mean y'all some bad kids? and
That
you over here
man
fighting?
was a bully in middle school.
I
I was
believe
not
it
a
too.
bully in middle school. I just didn't talk to any of y'all.
He
bro.
was a bully.
He came
Tell me
from.
about
That's
it.
when he came from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Hey man, I had a lot going on,
That
man.
man was.
You
And
know
I
what
know he
I'm
was thugging.
He was a dark-minded,
I know he
evil
was
little
thugging.
bully.
He was dark and
You
violent.
never smile. You never see him
I
smile.
know he was
Facts.
thugging.
He punched everybody.
Whoa!
Say this thing called.
Whoa.
When we used to tell the teacher,
Whoa.
anything, something happened, Devin did it. You remember that?
That's bullying.
What?
That is bullying right there, bro.
That is lunch, boy.
That's
I
long
see
shit,
that,
boy.
I see that first
That's
date.
lunch, boy.
That long
Go
shit,
to him
boy.
and say, "Hey man, my name's Daniel."
I wasn't mean like that. I honestly just didn't talk to people like that, bro.
I feel like you was punch people. in
Nah,
the
bro.
face left and
I
right.
seen some of your baby pictures, bro. If I ever saw you as a kid, I would never.
Only time I got in trouble when I was a kid, alright, almost every day me and my brother fought. So I would get my behind beat by him first,
What?
and then my mama. And that was it. The next day, repeat.
Okay.
So you ain't learned nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
People
you
are
cool.
not learning. You definitely weren't learning because you kept fighting. You definitely weren't learning because you just remedial. I don't know. You're crazy.
That's lunch.
That lunch shit,
But the thing is,
That's lunch.
we want to take this and open some minds because if you look back, we all here at this point right now, and it's for a reason. It's because of something. I honestly know because if I don't know if I would be this kid if I got to sit in the wall and just look at the wall, look at the butt crack of the wall.
Honestly,
I probably would still be acting up, bro.
My kids getting the same thing.
I'm beating them, Adrian Peterson style. I don't care.
then again, I don't- I feel like it's all due to the personality of the child. Because then again, I've seen kids get in timeout and feel horrible for that and never do what they've done before.
Yeah, I mean, I
a
feel
good
like I
point.
kind of feel like if you still fearing
But
something,
my kids
If they got
getting
any
it.
of my jeans,
My kids
Hey,
getting it.
Yeah, I mean, every
if
kid
they
is
got any
different.
pair of my jeans on, boy,
Look,
I already know how my jeans gonna turn out.
I guarantee you, I done got my butt whipped.
Look how he got that. He ain't playing
I guarantee you, I done got my butt whipped worse than y'all, but I still never changed as a kid.
You want to act up in school?
It's all in your mind.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I do feel that.
I say,
do feel that. Do you think do you think
Just like
a
that.
different type of punishment would have helped you better? Become the man you are.
nah, cause my dad was crazy, and I felt like he didn't love me until I was 12. But I'm not. I feel like like you gotta say, you gotta know your kids.
Yeah, you gotta know your kids.
So
You gotta know.
if
but, hey,
if
my
sitting them
kids
down in
don't know me.
timeout
They gonna know
doesn't change
me,
their
yeah,
attitude,
yeah.
if taking things away
Little
from them doesn't
Johnny,
change their
he
attitude, if raising that right hand and putting the fear of God in them don't change their attitude, then you gotta be able to adjust to make sure that you raise your kids in the best manner possible.
Yeah.
You gotta do whatever it takes to make sure you ain't raising no little gremlins and nothing like that. You want some well-structured kids. The beating worked for me. I did my best after that. I said I'm gonna do whatever it takes to never see this man's hand again.
Not me. I didn't care.
Well, you're wild.
So when you get older, you think this is still the best way to do this?
personally, for my kids, nah, I won't be. I don't think they'll be getting.
Because
out.
honestly, I'm visualizing myself in 5-10 years. I think I'm gonna have some money, and I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that with people around me. You know, you never know.
I feel like if
Act up if you want.
because like.
But what if you in public? This man was getting beat in Walmart.
Act up if you want.
I feel like we.
What if you got paparazzi following you, Bo?
Like I
Act
said,
up
bro,
if you want.
Paparazzi gonna see you beating your kids. Like
if you want.
Act up if you
My
want.
mom ain't just gonna
Remy,
straight beat me in public.
you are going to be famous.
I'm gonna learn
How-
my kid. So if my kid, okay, like let's say
Come on, bro.
I have a daughter, right? And you know,
Walmart.
most girls growing up are very sensitive. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
control that, my
I ain't
guy.
touching my daughter.
If my daughter gets put in timeout and I see that
You
she
got
never,
special
okay,
stuff
look,
over there.
you just can't come out the gate just beating your kids.
Right.
No, I don't think any parent has.
Excuse me.
I did.
So you tell me that as soon as you were born, your mom was beating you.
Oh no, I got these right here in the head.
I was
Oh,
getting
go ahead.
some type of
That's-
physical,
but it hurt.
physical
Back then it hurt.
discipline.
Okay, so it went from flicks to belts.
No, it went from flicks to put your hand out.
Put your hand. Nah,
Ew.
bro.
Man.
Ew.
Mine went from
Then it
That's
went
soft.
from that to the
I used to
from
get
the hand
the first one for me was getting beat with flip flops.
And it progressed.
Yes.
to
And that's
fist.
your fault.
My dad used to lift me off the ground by my ears, and that's
My
why
mama
they
used to
lost
punch me
my-
like a whole OG.
Everything
Mama got them hands,
Look.
boy.
So look, if timeout don't work, then yeah, other things are gonna have to work.
Jalen.
But if it works at timeout, I'm gonna just keep it at timeout because there's no point in instilling some type of unnecessary fear in my
So
child.
what happens when timeout stops working?
Then I will get the spanks,
I think
and then I get the whoopings, and then I get the beatings, and then I get the fleetings, and then I get the flogging.
You gonna flog your
Okay,
kid?
Department of Family and Children's Services at the door.
What?
You having no kids now.
What? I want to know what he chewing.
Okay, goodbye.
I want to know what he chewing. Wait, what
But
the
I feel
fuck?
like there's a better approach than beating your kids personally. That's my personal feelings because
I'm
we
kinda
don't
leaning towards
follow.
that.
I mean, I don't know if we're all Christians in here, but if we're Christians, we don't follow God because He beats us over the head to follow Him. We follow Him because we want to follow Him.
Spare the rod, spoil
Look
the
at Solomon
child.
had 300 wives and 1,000 concubines. He couldn't keep his
Spare
hands.
the rod, spoil the child. I ain't gonna tell you to beat your kids, but if your kid ain't acting right,
Honestly, bro, I feel like it starts off. Listen,
Hey,
I'm gonna be different. When I have my kid and they do something bad,
Do you know how bad timeout? Do you know how bad any one of his seeds
Your kids are about
are
to be.
going to?
I'm gonna tickle
gonna
them.
come
Coach
out the
Blue
womb.
Son.
I don't want
times
to see your
5.
kids until they're like 10 or 12.
Listen, I'm gonna
Don't
tickle
bring
my
them out.
kids.
Let him come like 18.
Because if you bring your kids to my house, I'm beating them.
Oh yeah, Uncle Jalen gonna beat you. You better tell him.
And I'm bop, 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 bop,
Whoa,
bop,
what?
bop,
Whoa,
bop.
whoa.
This is Draco.
Oh, whoa.
This is Draco for
We
your
saw
ass.
gun control earlier.
Hey,
You
y'all see
say
that? I'll tell y'all stuff. But y'all seen that the new music video for OVO by Drake? God's Plan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lit.
that junk lit.
Lit.
Y'all go check that out. You right. Go check
Check it out because I was the director behind that whole.
All right.
music.
I think
Alright.
Drake got his butt whooped. You know, we could end it like that though. Cause
Team
I think
Light
he
Skin
did.
winning, man.
I think he did. Babooshka. 10 seconds was just
Babooshka.
to, you know, get your head right. Man, we got your babooshka today, man. And we got something a little bit different, but you know J. Remy gonna set it off for you, you know, always.
Hey man, you know we're promoting Brotherhood. So with this, I call this the Harmonizing Challenge. I'm gonna give y'all a little, and you feel me? I'm gonna pass on to Daniel, Cass, Jalen, Beaux, and my boy JJ with the green eyes. You know what I'm saying? And this one is to Lil Kim, Crush on You instrumental. Let's get it! Are you ready? You gotta go. That's Lunchy, boy.
Oh. Shimon.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Drop it. Drop it in.
Hold up. That's launching, boy. Ready? Again. That's lunch shit, boy. Ain't chicken nuggets, that's lunch shit, boy. That's lunch. That's lunch shit,
What you,
boy.
yeah, what you chewing, what you chewing, what you chewing, yeah, what you chewing, what you chewing, what you chewing on, what you chewing, what you chewing on.
Are we on the air?
Thank y'all for tuning in to the WYCO podcast. Man, we appreciate you guys. And my name is Jalen, and right to the left of me, I have.
You got Beaux, and right to the left of me, I have.
Your guy Joe, and right to the left of me, I have.
It's your boy Daniel, aka D. Holla at your boy.
You gotta say dope.
Stole his shit.
You rude.
Woo!
And you disrespectful.
You go to
It's your
Georgia
boy.
State. Georgia State.
Stop it! Stop it!
You talk to me.
Stop it!
Don't you talk to me
Look
like
at
that.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me.
You
Don't
look at me.
Look at me.
I'm looking.
Don't look at me. Look at me.
Okay.
What are you looking at? Don't look at me.
My name is Kaz. Holler at your boy.
He's ugly. Man, we got Josh here, man. We appreciate you coming
It
out.
was a pleasure
Go
being here,
ahead,
guys.
let
Thank
him
y'all
know.
for having me.
Let them know
Thank
what
you.
you rep.
Hey man, bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Brotherhood. And
Bring it in. Bring it in. You ready?
Brotherhood, we
Ready?
ride.
Hold on. You ready? You ready? I said you're ready. I said you're ready.
Yes.
That's lunch boy on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's lunch boy.
Yeah, that's lunch boy. That's lunch. That's lunch boy.
Where's
That's
that
video?
lunch? Hold up.
That's lunch.
Hold up.
That's lunch.
Hey,
That's lunch.
hey.
Lunch boy. That's lunch. Lunch boy. That's lunch.
All right, man.
Lunch boy.
Yo.
That's lunch. That's lunch.
Man,
that video?
as always, bro.
that from? That luncher boy.
As always, bro, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for tuning in to WYCO podcast, man. Like and subscribe. Leave any comments you
Guys
want.
different,
Let us
man.
know what y'all chewing on. We gonna let us know
Guys
what we
different.
chewing on, and we just gonna chew together, bro.
We gonna chew together.
Make sure y'all stay tuned
Amen.
for next episode when this drop.
WYCO,
and be ready.
WYCO.